Welcome to Comadres y Comics. Comadres y Comics is a podcast hosted by 3 Latina women.
We highlight the Latinx presence in the comic book industry as creators, characters, and fans.
Join us as we talk chisme, comics, fandom, and beer. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Comadres y Comics. This is episode 272. We are your hosts. I'm Sarah.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Jen.
Welcome back, ladies. It's been a while.
Yes,
Hi.
it has. It's been a long holiday season this year.
Yeah. And it's finally over. It's so funny. It's finally over, and like a fucking snap of the fingers, my mental health immediately shot up as soon as the holidays was over.
Interesting. I was telling Sarah before you got on that I gained 7 pounds between the time of, I think, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Well, I'm going to say New Year's because my mom was here the week after Christmas. She got here on New Year's Eve and then stayed a week. And so, of course, my holiday celebration continued on while she was here. I gained 7 pounds, but in this last week of me just starting to get back to normal and not eating crazy stuff and using the holidays as an excuse, I lost 5 pounds. So it all evened out, kind of.
I need to get on that. Yeah.
So I really only gained 2 pounds.
That's so cool. Well, ladies, it's been a while, and I'd like to apologize to the audience if they were waiting patiently for our episodes to drop, but I took off to Nicaragua for 10 days to spend the Christmas with my mother-in-law. So I just got back and I'm tanned.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's brown.
And yes, I got the melanin going. And also, I think I lost a little bit of weight, but only because, and this is only because, okay, my mother-in-law is a great cook, but the problem is I couldn't eat that much because we were going out and doing shopping and sightseeing and everything. And Nicaragua is known for not having toilet seats on their public toilets. So this is why I did not want to eat that much, because I'm not going to sit and poop on toiletless seat toilet.
Out of all the places they can scrimp and save, why do they choose to not have seats on their toilets?
I do not know. And nobody
so
can tell
what are
me
you
why.
supposed to do when you poop?
Exactly.
Hover over it.
Yeah, just
I can't.
But hovering is not the right position to be in to poop. That's
I own a
the
squatty
whole thing about squatty potty.
Yes,
They need to give us the squatty seat so we can squat over it.
Yeah, I need to start carrying my own toilet seat to these places. I don't know. I have no idea. That and they sell you a pass to go into the restroom, right? And
A pass?
Yeah.
Yes. They give you a little paper, like a little receipt.
Oh,
yeah.
They did that to me when I went to Ensenada. I remember I had to pay for toilet paper.
Why is this a thing in Latin America?
Yeah.
It's
they count
like
the squares.
They count the squares.
Yeah, we whatchamacallit, we buy our own toilet paper and we bring our own napkins to any restaurants because they also only give you one fucking napkin.
Yes, exactly.
They don't have napkins on there. Do you know how privileged we are here in the United States? Where they just leave napkins out on the fucking table?
Yeah,
and I can always tell when somebody is an immigrant from either Latin America or China because China also does it. China, when Chinese immigrants come here and they open a restaurant and they only give you a little bit of napkins, I'm just all you just fucking got here, didn't you? You just fucking got here.
The amount of napkins I have in the glove box of my car,
you need every single one of them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I
absolutely.
And whenever we need them, I'm like, we spilled something or whatever, and Eddie's like, I need a napkin. I'm like, open the glove box.
Open the glove box.
Oh,
this is
absolutely.
just it's ingrained in us. We don't even we could probably hop in anywhere and get napkins as well, but no, we need to have all the napkins. And I will steal the napkins too. Hell, I steal the napkins from work.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? When I go out to eat, and it's usually with Kristen, right? And they have the good napkins, the long, thick ones that are folded 3 times.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
And if we get up to go and leave, I always take the unused napkins home.
Oh, same.
They live in my purse.
When
Every single one of my purses has those napkins.
When I used to take girls from my high risk and at risk programs out to field trips, we would sometimes go to dinner, and they always would comment on either if the napkin was actual cloth, how nice it was, or in the bathroom if they had those fancy napkins that were like super thick to dry your hands that were trifold. I one time was laughing because the girls came out from the bathroom and were like, "Miss, the napkins, the paper towels in the bathroom are so nice." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember this place had good napkins." And they're like, "Look," and they opened their purse and they had like a big old wad of napkins in their purse. They're like, they made me laugh because they're like, "They're so thick you could use them as blankets."
No.
That's funny. That's a funny comparison.
That's
oh my god.
But that also, to me, like you were saying, Jen, we don't realize how privileged we are. I'm like, they're just fucking napkins, and these girls who rarely had the opportunity to go out to eat, let alone go to a place that was this fancy, had never experienced that before.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my god.
That's
half the reason I think some restaurants use the stupid towels is so that people don't take their fucking napkins. That's a cost that they have.
Won't stop, Sarah.
Oh my god. And then
too.
We were packing to leave, and we had a lot of space and a lot of libras, pounds left. So I just put in like 3 toilet paper rolls, and Frank's like, "What are you doing? They have toilet paper over there." And I'm like, "It's not Costco brand."
Yeah.
Like, sorry. And he's like, and he's like, "But we don't." And I go, "Look, there's plenty of space, and we still have like enough room, you know, and enough poundage or whatever." And he's like, "Okay, fine." And guess who finished up my toilet paper back in Nicaragua?
Yeah, I bet. Like, if you're gonna complain, you can't use it,
right? Yeah. And then I try to take the wipes, and he's like, "You know, they have these over there." And I'm like, "We have a lot of room. Just take them." And then we were over there. She goes, "I should have let you bring them." So he had to go buy some. Crazy bitch. Oh, I know what's up. I know you're about.
It's just it's so funny, like how, like, as you travel more, and like, I mean, as you get older too, the things that become like non-negotiables. Like, if you don't do this, I'm sorry, we can't hang out. Like, we can't hang out, we can't go out. We're incompatible. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely. Vacation gut is a real thing.
Oh, 100%. You know how stopped up I was on the very first cruise I ever took? Because everything is all you can eat. And I did. And I was so stopped up. I was so stopped up. And for days I couldn't poop. And so finally I was like, okay, let me just eat fruit at breakfast. And even just eating fruit, my tummy was so like bloated and full of poop that even eating the fruit was horrible. But I remember finally I got relief, like probably day 3. It was a 7-day cruise. Oh man. And that was the first cruise I ever took. And I learned my lesson, and I've taken many cruises since then. And I learned my lesson. I was like, eat fruit and drink water.
Yeah. Oh, for reals, dude. Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's so funny.
So needless to say, we were out for the holidays. All right, guys. Well, I know us, and I know we like to buy ourselves stuff, but I know Christmas is extra special, and I know we bought ourselves something for Christmas. So what did you guys buy yourselves for Christmas?
So I bought myself the like Alamo Drafthouse season pass. And it's like for $40 a month, you get to see one free movie every day at the Alamo Drafthouse.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
That's a lot. I have seen so many movies since I got it. And like you also get like what really gets my ass though is like you get 10% off like drinks and food, non-alcoholic, Not like I'm drinking, but that it is like the food is good. Like the food is very good, but that's what gets my ass because it's still expensive. So
I was
10%,
gonna say, yeah, you pay the $40, but like Eddie and I went to the movies on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, who knows? I don't know my days anymore. And it cost $60 for us to get in and have popcorn. I had popcorn and a drink, not even my usual popcorn drink and hot dog, just popcorn and a drink. And I think Eddie got like a little thing of candy or something like that. It was $60.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go to I would take advantage of my $40 pass and then eat myself into bankruptcy.
I've gotten a bit better. Yeah, I've gotten a bit better about it, but like literally, I'm like almost every fucking. I think it's on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. On Monday or Tuesday they update like the movie listings and everything for each week, and I am on there every single Monday. Like just like there are limitations. You can only book. You can only use the pass twice a day. So like, but you can like look further ahead. They have usually about 2 months listed out of like stuff that's coming out, but not everything. And you can't use it for like special events like movie parties or stuff like that, but you can use it for like 2D, 3D, and 70 millimeter films. So very, very cool. I really like it a lot. And like, because I'm not paying for HBO Max anymore. Sorry, Kristen.
I probably would have never known. I hardly get on there.
I'm not paying for Spotify. I'm not paying for HBO Max anymore. I'm not paying for there was some other subscription service that I had. I'm not buying alcohol. I mean, all I'm doing is playing video games and watching movies now, and maybe try to exercise and stuff like that. And that's just yeah. So I was just all like, when I got it, I was like, I deserve this.
That's pretty cool. I wanted to do something
movies.
Similar with AMC. They have the movie. I don't know what it's called.
The Gold Stubs membership,
and you get to see. It's not every day, but it used to be $9, but I think now it's like $20 a month. Maybe it's $24. I don't know. It's more expensive than when it first started, but you get to see up to 3 a week. Now that's more than I would need anyway, because I don't have time to go to the movies. So I said I wanted to do that, and that was before we opened the shop.
Yeah.
And now that we have the shop, I'm like, oh, I can't. I mean, I can do that, but I'm never going to go because we get home so late, and Mondays and Tuesdays are our days off, but there's other stuff we have to get done. So I will live vicariously through you watching your one movie a day.
Yeah. So like right now, they're doing the Studio Ghibli movies back in theaters, and I went to go see Princess Mononoke today. So that was really good.
Gosh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
And I'm like legitimately thinking about calling out of work next week so I could see Spirited Away dubbed.
I think you should call off. Definitely.
Yeah, I think I should do. But I need money.
I know. Damn it.
She needs money to go eat at the movie theater.
Yeah. I'm eating myself broke.
What about you, Kristen?
So I was just sharing earlier that I bought a new headset and microphone for our podcast, but I've been so busy I haven't set it up. So this is the old stuff. But the best thing I bought myself was, and I swore I was never going to do this because I was like, they are so effing ugly. Oh my God.
Crocs.
And it's so dumb because why would you buy that thing from that brand? But I bought the Doc sandals. The Doc Martin sandals.
Oh my God! I gotta see them.
They were so comfortable. I haven't worn them yet because it has been raining and stuff. But they were so comfortable. And what started me in is what pulled me into the shop. I like to go in there, just see their styles and what's new for the season, but they had slip-ons, and you guys know I love my chanclas. And so I'm like, I want to try these slip-ons, but they were like, the freaking sole was like 5 inches tall, And I could barely lift my foot. They were so heavy. And every time I took a step, they felt like they wanted to fall off because they were heavy. So like the momentum of me like moving my foot forward, the shoe wanted to keep going. So I'm like, let me try the one with the strap. And there was a sale, and things were, I don't know how percent off it was, but whatever it was made these shoes $100. So I ended up buying them. I haven't worn them yet, but I bought them, and I'm actually looking forward to wearing them.
I can't wait to see them, because I always, when I saw Jen's, I was like, I took a look and I was like, oh, look, those gladiator ones, they look awesome.
Yeah, I love my gladiator ones.
I was like, oh no, it's too expensive, but I've always kind of like kept an eye out for them too. So I'm excited to see them. That's so cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, I've always been like, oh, they're so dumb. They're so ugly. Like if I want dogs, it's a dog. I want a boot. Like why would I buy that? And I don't know why. I just had to have them.
I wish it wasn't the Croc Doc Martens, but you know. But I'll take it.
Oh my god, the way you were describing it, I was like, damn it, she got Crocs.
Oh no. No Crocs.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So, Sarah, what was your gift?
I got myself a water flosser.
Oh,
and
she fancy.
I love it. I want to sleep with it. I want to use it twice a day. I love the way the water passes through my teeth.
Yep.
I love it.
Before you said that, I was just like, that sounds like something else.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, well, it kind of vibrates.
You could probably use it for that too.
Yeah. We can get creative.
Yeah. But I started with the lowest setting, and I'm one above the lowest setting. So I'm like,
they always tell you not to start on the hardest.
Yeah. So like, yeah. But no, it's great. And then the drops of spearmint kind of oil that you drop it. Oh man, it's just amazing. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and I have this this tooth. Well, the space between two teeths. That has been bothering me for some time since I got older. Like maybe the space got a little wider. Maybe there was a shift. And so like I get, when I eat frijoles, I get like a little bit of frijol in there or meat or what, and it drives me crazy. With this flosser, like it's just revolutionary. And it's gone and it's perfect. I just love it. So yeah, that's what I got. And I haven't even tried all the little tips. So I'm excited to kind of try all of them out.
Start with the smallest tip.
Right? And work my way up. No, but, and at first, the first time I used it, I got water everywhere. Everywhere. Like, and it was how
OMG, she got wet.
I had all this like foam in my on my chin, and all, there was a splatter all over the sink, and I was just like, okay, I gotta practice. So like I started doing it in the shower, and that just worked out for me. So
yeah.
So now I'm
everything that you said, if we didn't know it was a water flosser, could have been something else completely. And it's amusing me to hell and back.
It's just I highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it, and now I want to try like other drops. I haven't looked into it, but I know there's
they have other
ones. Yeah,
I think they have flavors.
Yes,
nice.
And I would really love to try like maybe a coconut oil based one. But yeah, very exciting. Yes. And the thing of it is, I got it before I left for Nicaragua because obviously, you know, I was going to be over there for the holidays, but I didn't want to try it beforehand. And now I'm kind of sad that I didn't take it on the trip with me, but it's okay. We're making up for lost time. But that's what I got. A very exciting thing. Very exciting. All right, guys, that brings us to the chisme de la semana. And what is your chisme today, Kristen?
Well, if we have any Tony Fleecs fans listening, I heard some chisme today that I hadn't heard before. And a customer came in and was like, did you hear that there's going to be a feral stray dogs crossover? I'm like, No, I didn't. And so I kind of looked it up, and I did find that indeed has been teased. So for those of you who are not familiar with either of these books, I've read Stray Dogs, highly, highly recommend, and I'll go back to that book in a minute. But Feral I have not read. But it turns out Feral is about 3 indoor cats who get lost in the not so great outdoors during a nightmarish rabies outbreak. Without their humans to protect them, the cats rush to find their way home before they're eaten by the forest full of rabid beasts on their tails. So that is completely from the animal's viewpoint. Stray Dogs is also from the viewpoint of the dogs, and it is the story of these dogs who find themselves slowly realizing that their quote unquote owner is a serial killer.
What?
And so it's such a good book. I highly recommend it. So, and this customer at the shop today came in and said that he was super surprised at how graphic and like horror Feral has become, that there's some stuff that has happened in there that he was like, oh my God, this is like really getting down and dirty. So I want to catch up on Feral. I think there was like a second, like maybe story arc or continuing story of Stray Dogs that I've never read, but I did read the first initial story arc, which was like a finished, the story finishes. So I don't know what the other stuff side stories are about, but it was actually good cheeseman to hear, because it's 2 different books, same writer, different stories, but apparently they're in the same world. So when I looked up the crossover information, it was saying, let's see, I did look it up. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Well, I think I went to a different page. But anyway, when I looked it up, it says that yes, indeed, that was true, that it has been teased, and so fans are waiting to see what happens. And I think it's for a book that just came out on FOC, so it is due out probably in the end of February. So check out your Stray Dogs. I'm sorry, your Feral. I think it was 21 book, because there's potentially going to be a Stray Dogs crossover.
Oh, that sounds really interesting. I wonder what a dog would do. I know they're so loyal, but if you find out that like your owner is a freaking serial killer, I don't know. I just don't know.
That's cute that you think dogs have morals.
Well, I am a dog person, but by the way, guys, I think I'm a cat owner now.
Wow,
Yeah.
the cat distribution system strikes once again.
There's a stray cat that has been living in my backyard every now and then, and when they go and eat, they have like a litter, and so they all like kind of like disperse, but there was one that stayed. And so then I felt sorry for it, and I started to give it food, and then Frank started to give it food.
And now it's yours.
Now it asks for cuddles before it even starts eating.
Oh.
So unless I cuddle him, he won't eat.
Separation anxiety.
His name is Little Gray, and I feed him and I stroke him and I cuddle him, and then I go immediately to the restroom and I wash my hands because I'm allergic.
You're allergic.
Yes. Yes. But he's super cute. I'll take a picture and share it. But yes.
Yeah, definitely do. I want to see. Show me your cats.
Show me your kitty. That has been.
You gotta pay.
Yeah, that doesn't come free, you know.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Now it's time for On My Radar. What is on your radar, Kristen? You got all the juicy information.
Yeah, well,
especially since somebody.
Now that I'm making orders again, I am reading all of the books that are coming out and the storylines, and trying to catch up on books that have come out over these last 2 years that the shop has been closed. But this I thought was really kind of interesting, and I want to see how it comes to play. But DC has this event going on right now called DCKO, and basically something with Darkseid, and in order for them to beat Darkseid, them being the DC superheroes, they have to do like a Russian not Russian roulette, a what's it called, a final battle, whatever, like everyone Royale.
Like Battle Royale. I was gonna say Mortal Kombat. Like,
yeah,
no, Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. Not Russian Royale. Battle Royale. They have to fight each other to see who's going to be the main winner at the end to get this power to fight against Darkseid. It's very convoluted, but that's what I've gotten from what I
And Darkseid created this contest?
I don't actually think
you know what Darkseid is.
Yes, Darkseid is. So so what DC is doing is now they're going to have a book coming out February 4th, and I just did the FOC for it, but if you let your comic shop know that you want it, they can still order it extra if they hadn't ordered enough initially. But they are going to be on February 4th releasing a book called DCKO Boss Battle, and it's a high octane one shot from writer Jeremy Adams, who we know used to be the writer of Flash, and he's done a couple of other things for DC. And artist Ronan Cliquette, Carmine Di Giandomenico, Kieran McCohen, Pablo Kolar, and Hi-Fi. And it's going to be coming kind of in the middle of this other DCKO event, but it's going to be part of it. But this is a special issue that throws DC's greatest superheroes into a gauntlet of unexpected challenges from across comics, horror, fantasy, and gaming. So they are bringing against the DC superheroes Sub-Zero, Homelander, Red Sonja, Vampirella, Samantha Strong, who is a character from Beneath the Trees Where No One Sees book from IDW, Annabelle, the doll, who goes up against Joker.
I'd like to see that.
And there's, in a surprise twist, Sabrina the Teenage Witch is also going to make a cameo appearance. So it kind of struck me as very odd but funny, and I really want to see how this plays out and if it's any good. So
if it doesn't play out like a comedy.
I kind of ordered high on it, so hopefully that.
Oh, Kristen.
I'm gonna put
you better be selling that book hand and foot.
I am. I'm gonna read it, and I'll be like, "This is the best." I want to see what the heck Annabelle does to Joker.
Well, this is so funny because I was just thinking of Melissa Joan Hart and her whole, like, I just saw this kind of horror movie that she was in, and I'm like, oh, she went in that direction, and oh, like she did this Christmas movie just recently. So like I've been kind of reminiscing on her as Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Yeah, that's where that went. That's where my mind went.
I never finished watching the Netflix series. I fell off.
Me neither. You know what? I should go back and watch it. It was a very good actress.
I was enjoying it, but I never finished it. So anyway, pick up Boss Battle one shot on February 4th to see all of the craziness that is going to ensue from this wacky idea that who knows who came up with it, and how they get access to all these properties. I'm assuming Universal owns all of them. So Vampirella and Red Sonja, I see here, are going up against Wonder Woman.
Ooh, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, so that is what is on my radar.
Well, it's good radar. I want to put it on my pull list now. Oh, I can't wait to see what Wonder Woman, Red Sonja, and Vampirella do. And I'm kind of like really interested in the Joker and Annabelle too.
Yeah.
Very exciting, very exciting. All right, guys, now it's time for our book review. What are we reviewing today?
So today we are reviewing Luminous Beings by David Arnold and Jose Pimienta.
Joe Pie!
Yeah, Joe Pie. So I'm just going to read the back that it has on here. It says, "This night with these friends will be everything. Ty and Berger have known each other since before they could walk, but this shared history is nothing compared to their plans for the future. Step 1, make a killer documentary about humanity's recent brush with extinction. Step 2, apply to film school together. Step 3, achieve legendary status as the next great filmmaking duo." But Ty has a secret that will ultimately shake the foundations of their friendship and force them both to wonder if growing up means letting go of the people they once were. With heads full of bioluminescence and hearts full of fury, Squizzies have one thing on their tiny rodent brains: global annihilation. Their reign of terror may be a thing of the past, but Ty and Berger are determined to chronicle the perseverance of the human race in the wake of the squirrel apocalypse. With friends Miles and Fib, they embark on an overnight excursion through rowdy nightclubs, once familiar neighborhoods, perilous castles, and off-grid RVs, all while recording quiet lives of love and loss in a strange new world. Set over the course of a single day, Luminous Beings explores the many facets of friendship and love, the heavy burden of a well-kept secret, the boundless tenacity of the human spirit, and yes, the furriest of all zombified mammals. But don't worry, it's not the end of the world, just the end of the squirrel. Loki, I just wanted to say that part.
This had the pacing and storytelling vibe of Hangover.
Oh,
okay,
God, yes.
okay. It was
Yes.
like not exactly like a not a high octane nightmare, but like a very like vivid lucid dream to me.
Yeah.
Like you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? But also that was kind of cool. Like
Yeah, a little bit Run Lola Run, where it's like all in one day, like
Mm.
just crazy
yeah,
stuff.
that's crazy to me that this was all in one day. But
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm thinking about like the wildest days that I've had, and you know what? A lot happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like right when I think they're gonna go to sleep, no, it's still in the same day. They're still going on.
Yeah. You know what? I wish all like teenagers or young adults just these crazy wild days. Your 20s should be like this. TBH.
Yes.
Just hit the ground running.
Yes.
You'll either
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I said like you'll hit your stride one day.
They go to a rave. They go into the forest.
They go to
searching
work.
for this guy. They go to work. They go to this weird guy's castle where some hitman comes in and chases them out. Like there is, and just as the description, the synopsis on the back says, this is all within the world of a squirrel zombie apocalypse. It's happening around them.
Yeah, it's literally so funny. Like I don't know who like the audience for this was, but somehow it's me. Like
Yes, 100%. I was like, you know what? As I was reading it, I don't know if you noticed when they were in I think they were in Berger's room, or was it Ty's bedroom? But there was a poster of Bjork in the background. I don't know if you guys caught that. And then there was like, I think another I know there was like Rage Against the Machine, but there was another one that's the Mexico. They're from Mexico, but I forgot right off the top of my head right now. But they had all these bands that like I love Bjork. They even I think quoted Bjork at one point. I think they were listening to. I know Kristen doesn't like Bjork, but even their music, like listening to Seal, like Kiss on the Rose.
On the Rose.
Yeah.
On the Rose. On the Rose, yeah.
On the Rose.
Tell me why you said that song and immediately I could hear it in my head.
Like,
It was a Batman song, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a Batman song.
Yeah.
Like when she
it's all coming together.
yes, when he met Dr. Chase Meridian. Something like that. Anyway, it was just so my vibe. I really, really enjoyed it. The artwork was amazing. There was a scene where many panels they were in silence in the car, and just the expression of all the characters, you kind of like felt it. Like it almost felt like Pulp Fiction when Jules is in the car with Mia Wallace, and they were coming back from her getting the adrenaline shot, and then she like all her mascara is running, and her hair is plastered on her forehead because she was obviously sweating and almost died. I mean, and then that silent drive home was just ridiculously like amazing, and I felt that in this book. It was just really, 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 the marriage between the art and the story was just so amazing. And then the freaking zombie squirrels at all time, and they were such a big character, but then not at all, because they kept getting killed.
Yeah. And it was like, it's really funny.
Step on them or squish them or
or they go splat. It was just hilarious. And then just kind of like, I also got that vibe, you know, when you're young and then there's that like slightly older person that hangs out with your group and you're like, oh, they're so cool. And
but really they're just sad.
Yes, thank you.
You have no idea how hard I'm trying not to be that person at work. Like, I like, oh my God, I talk to some of the young people and I'm just like, you know what? We can't talk to each other. Like, you need to go. Like, get out of my sight. Get away from me. We're not socializing together.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Funny. Oh my God.
And just everything was so cool. And like all the little like 90s references throughout their dialogue. I love the way the dialogue in this book is just so amazing. Like I don't know, it just feels like
it felt like, natural, very flowing, and very like here's the thing is that like because I'm like surrounded by a lot younger people. Like, oh God, I was talking to one of my coworkers and there is a 12-year age difference between us. Yeah.
Dios mío.
Yeah. But here's the thing is like I can still understand her except for like certain occasions, and it occurred to me is that all young people kind of talk the same. Or like the language the language might change, but the like meaning behind it is still like what they called like, what is it, like the current one is like what 6-7 is basically like YOLO or whatever, like
I taught my mom that one before she went to go visit my
and you know nephews. What, and now that we know it, so it's gonna change within like within this year, like if not within like the next 2 months.
One of the people that I follow on TikTok is an 8th grade teacher who weekly will get on and give you the top 10 things that his 8th graders are saying. And 6-7 has been on the list for a very long time. Like it's been about a year, so we're late to the game.
We are late to the game.
Just so I know, what does 6-7 mean? Like YOLO, right? Okay.
It's honestly like he's like I can't tell you what it means.
I can't really tell you what it means.
It's a vibe that they
It's a vibe, pretty much.
Got it.
Yeah, it's I don't know, like it's hard to explain. It was just like you'll just know when it's 6-7. Yeah.
Okay. Not to be confused with 69, correct?
Absolutely not. Right. Correct. But
my mom came back from Idaho and she would not stop freaking saying 6-7, and you have to say it like that. 6-7. 6-7. And then Eddie got into it and they're like, what time do you want to go to dinner? At 6 or 6-7?
Yeah, so we're probably gonna murder it to the ground soon, since we know it.
Oh my God!
But yeah, like I don't know, like as I was reading it, I was just so like, yeah, these are young adults, like
Yeah, yeah.
teenagers at least, like young adults at best, like at most. So
Hmm.
I like it felt refreshing. It felt nice. I think this is the kind of YA that I do like to read.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah. And just giving a little like taste of the 90s and how they were like really into like the movies like Goonies and there was a lot of Robin Williams references and Captain O'Captain from the Dead Poet
Mhm.
Society, like all this little stuff that I just caught. I really love that. I thought, oh
We,
my God,
you
it's
can
like the
just tell that the writers are Gen Xers.
right, right. Yes, yes, absolutely.
It's but yeah, no, it was really good, and it's so funny how like Joe Pye has like what, like two actual books out,
Oh, he has a
um,
lot,
He has a
or
actually.
lot
like
now, like maybe four
Yeah,
or five, something like
4 or
that.
5. Okay, but
even
and
more
we've
than that,
read like
probably.
Yeah.
I feel like we've read half of them already. But it's like I opened it and I opened it and I was just like, yeah, that's Joe Pye's work.
Yeah.
Like it's so distinctive, like the coloring, the lines, the shapes. I couldn't help
Right.
but be like, yeah, like you great job developing a style that is recognizable and that immediately once, like, even though I didn't know the writer, even though I should, um I was just immediately like, I was already invested in the book.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. I mean, I
mhm.
remember I mentioned which book should we read, and you're like, you were drawn to that one.
Mhm.
And then we're like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do that one. Um,
Yeah.
I particularly love the way he draws music.
Yeah.
That I
Mhm.
really love that. The way it kind of like dances in the air as in a
Mhm.
certain way. I just thought that that was great, and then including some of the dialogue, not the dialogue, the lyrics and stuff. It's really, really, really amazing. So, anyway, it's a hell of a ride. It's sort of like along, even you could even compare it to Go, that movie Go from like the 1990s with Katie Holmes and
Mhm.
I don't know who else, Sarah something, and I forgot who else.
Sarah
Anyway,
Silverman, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know, but
There's more Sarahs I know, but
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So no, it was really, really good. And like I said, one of my favorites was like the many panels. I think it was like 2 or 3 pages of just silence and
Mhm.
being in the car.
Mhm.
And I thought that was so cool. Like every panel was just really, really wonderfully drawn, and you kind of sort of felt how they felt as they were like driving back home. It was really cool. And
Mhm.
Yeah.
just the like little flashes of zombie squirrels was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, yes, there's zombie squirrel apocalypse going on around them. Um, but what I really enjoyed about the book is that the themes of not knowing what the hell you're going to do with your life at
Oh
that
yeah.
age and
Mhm.
going through um, growing pains and trying to navigate keeping your friends and friendships strong as you are growing and sometimes physically moving forward. So I really thought that they did. There was a couple of different friend and couple pairings in here, and not necessarily romantic couples, but just pairs that were dealing with that. And I thought that that was a really cool way to that. I mean, that's a very normal and often played theme in YA books, but to surround it around zombie squirrels, I think is just chef's kiss.
Mhm.
I particularly liked, and it was just very, just a tiny snippet of the story, but I really enjoyed the kind of like evolution of the relationship between Ty and her stepdad.
Oh, uh-huh.
In just that little
Mhm.
bit, it spoke so much and just evolved in such a way that just was really beautiful. And it wasn't even part of the main storyline, but it just made a lot of sense to me that that was just something that kind of even cements you as growing up and like maturing a relationship, like
Mhm.
I might have been wrong about him, kind of thing, like super cool,
Mm-hmm.
super cool. Well, are you guys ready to rate the book? I'll go first. I love the story. Absolutely, 100% love the story. I love the dialogue. I love the relationships. I love the evolution of like the adventure, the maturing of the relationship with the stepdad, the kind of like longing for to be kind of like in many places at once because she was obviously going off to college and the relationship with her mom and stuff. All of that and the artwork. My gosh, I'm gonna give it like the whole panaderia.
Nice.
What about you guys?
I'll go. This is Jen, and I also like the story was great. The artwork was amazing. I really liked the relationships as well. It just all felt so like good and like genuine, but at the same time I do kind of wish that we got a little bit more. Like, I mean, the whole thing was like about like recording about like how the squirrel apocalypse happened, but we
Right.
didn't really get much about the squirrel
Yeah.
apocalypse happening, which I get it's just like in the background, like as a kind of like a sci-fi setting to this. But I did like how it added a like no matter what in the near future, in the distant future, whatever, like young people are gonna young and they're gonna have
Mhm.
still the same problems,
Yep.
even in the midst of a squirrel apocalypse. So uh tres out of tres conchas for me. The entire panaderia, capo champurrado. I really love this book. It was great.
So I also was disappointed because I want to know how did the squirrel apocalypse start. I'm always interested in the little stories that are kind of like holding the main story up. But it didn't distract me or distract from my enjoyment of the book. And I really, like I said, enjoyed the story arc and character developments of the people who are trying to figure out what the heck am I going to do with my life. Even the old guy who was out on the grid was like, trying to figure out what he was going to do with his life. And honestly, he, was out there with his crazy plans and doing what he wanted to do. But
Sitting naked in the woods.
yes, but I really enjoyed the book, and I will also give it 3 conchas. And Joe Pye, Jose Pimienta, is a very talented artist. I really enjoyed the art, and he did not write this book, but there are many books that we've read. Suncatcher comes to mind, of one that we really, really that we read and really enjoyed. And I know that there's others. Oh, he was
Didn't we read
the.
Twin Cities?
I don't know if we've read it. That sounds
Or
familiar,
I
and
might
I've
have read
seen
it.
it. I haven't read it, but he also was the artist for the girl who leaving Soupy leaves home.
Oh yes.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely very talented, and if you a talented writer as well. So if you ever see any of his books where he does both, check it out. So 3 conchas from me.
And that has been our book review. All right, guys, now it's time for En la Librería. Jen, what do you have for us today?
So today I have Love at Second Bite #1, a college vampire BL webtoon. I know, like there's there's like heated rivalry out and stuff like that. Still haven't watched it. Probably won't TBH because even gay, I don't like sports.
I actually thought that premise sounded really interesting, and a couple of people came into the shop to ask for it, but we still don't.
Here's the thing: is that this concept was done before.
Yeah.
If you remember, Kristen, check please.
Check please. That's what I told Eddie.
Check please. Give people check please. If they want something heated rivalry, give them check please. There's also like a few other ones I can't remember off the top of my head, but they kind of failed them. But even then, I didn't read check please either. like I would recommend it to people, but I didn't read it because I opened it, I saw hockey, and I closed it. And everybody, my best friend loved it. Sidetrack, I know, but like I, even as she loved it, I was just like, you can tell me all about it. I'll absorb through you, but I do not want to read it.
Oh my God.
Anyways, so the synopsis on here, like the little byline that they have is Liam Graves is a cheery vampire. Dean Hikaru is a gloomy classmate with a troubled past. Opposites attract in this boy love romance. So the story that they have, it's based on the webtoon Canvas College Romance series. It says Liam Graves is a cheerful vampire who misses his days in the sun, while Dean Hikaru is a gloomy and secretive classmate with a dark past. Will the two fall in love at their mysterious college, Hemlock University? The newest boy love webtoon explores what it means to get a second chance at love. It's an ensemble series that features a girl love side couple, a trans best friend, and plenty of supernatural elements including vampires, werewolves, and monster hunters. This new 48-page first issue collects chapters 1 through 5 of the webtoon, plus a brand new 4-page Twilight-inspired bonus chapter. That is not available on Webtoon Tapas. Okay, sidetrack, but we were supposed to record earlier this week.
Yes, we were.
But we didn't because I wanted to go see a Twilight showing at the Alamo. Anyways, okay.
Jilted by Twilight.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I have priorities. Oh, puppy. Anyways, they gave us a preview of it. It is very webtoons, very like manga inspired art, very pretty. And they have a preview of it here. They also do have a link to the actual webtoon. Most webtoons you can read for free. They just have limitations, and now they have limitations on how much you can read a day, but you can always, of course.
Oh,
pay.
really?
Yeah, I think it's but it's only for like finished series. Or like if you like read and then you like catch up, there's like usually like there's some pages that are locked behind a paywall or like time, like they'll be free in like a week or something. And then they give us a preview of the bonus chapter. It's just a couple of panels. They will have five variant covers available for the campaign, including a mystery variant that features the boys shirtless. Wow. They're being done by Fatima Wajid, January Sun. Wow, that one's pretty. Madamka and Tabby. And they have links to these creators as well. There will be free bonus items for $35 plus purchase. Every Kickstarter, we like to offer a special item that is included with your rewards for free if you pledge a certain amount. This time, we're offering a brand new Liam and Deed couple enamel pin for free to anyone who supports the project for $35 or more. And this is actually part of Fanguary for them. So this is being done by Lifeline Comics. Lifeline Comics will be launching 3 vampire comics this month in what we're calling our Fanguary event. Any backer who supports all 3 of our vampire comic projects, with at least 2 backings being physical, having some rewards shipped to you, will receive an exclusive metal cover featuring the leads of all 3 vampire series. Wow. And then they have links to their other projects as well. There is a lot of different tiers that they have right here, but they are looking to a very ambitious goal of $14,000. They currently have 4,490 with 115 backers and 21 days to go. You can always back without expecting a reward, but the base pledge starts at, why do they keep doing this? $1. So there is an indie comic book bundle digital. This doesn't actually feature it. It's just a collection of other comics that are done by Lifeline Comics. But if you want a digital copy of Love at Second Bite, it is $6. You get a standard digital PDF copy of the 48-page Love at Second Bite #1. At $11, you get the premium digital, which is it has a higher resolution digital copies of all cover variants, character designs, works in progress, script uppers, alternate pages, and stuff like that. That is included with the digital package. And then at the physical level, it starts at $15 for cover A, and then it changes from there. You can of course choose which level that you want, but base pledge for a copy of a digital one is $6, physical $15. Definitely check it out. It looks really, really fun. It looks really, really good. And then of course you can. This is just a physical of what is basically not, if not a completed work, a work that has already had a bunch of stuff printed that's available to read on Webtoons. So, Love at Second Bite #1 on Kickstarter.
Awesome. All right, guys, now it's time for Juntos y Fuertes. What do you have for us today, Kristen?
So, with lots of notice, I am going to share with you a Black History Month festival information that's coming in February on the 21st. So there is going to be a Black History Month festival at the La Brea Tar Pits at 5801 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles, 90036, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on February 21st. They are accepting submissions for artists right now, and it says that you can be a performing artist, poetry book author, a musician, arts and crafts artist, or even just a speaker. You can email your bio or demo, your video links to Black History Month Festival at gmail.com. And there's going to be a lot of, there's going to be vendors, but there's going to be a lot of, again, performances. And last year they had Funkalicious live group playing. They had other musicians there. And you can, I'm assuming, also just go into the tar pits and experience the museum, which I've never done. I have always wanted to do it, and I've never done it. So I'm giving
It's
you
funny
this
because, oh, sorry, you pass by it and you can smell them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm giving you this information early. If you are a vendor of any of those artists that I mentioned, you can be a participant, or you can just be someone who goes and visits this event. So again, Black History Month Festival on February 21st, 2026.
That's super awesome. The La Brea Tar Pits were highlighted in that movie Volcano.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never gone, but I've always wanted to go, just like Kristen. But that sounds really cool. Like, I'm actually thinking of like maybe like sharing this information with some people that I know have books out and stuff, and I think that'd be really awesome. Pretty cool. All right, guys, now it's time for saludos, and saludos goes out today to Lalo Alcaraz, and the reason is because I finally, because I've had my calendar that I bought from him at Latino Comics Expo in Long Beach, but I hadn't put it up, so I had it folded with all my notes because I actually use and write on my calendar. But I finally took my hammer and I took a little nail and I put it up on in the office. And just today, there's a doctor that was like, that calendar looks like how I feel. Like, it's just so relevant to my day today and relevant to the state of the world. And then she went on talking about like all these things. And I was like, wow, this conversation was inspired by this calendar. So And also, I have been enjoying my calendar because it has a lot of little things on certain days that normal calendars wouldn't have. Like, one of the things I thought was really cool is David Bowie landed on Earth today, which I thought was super cool. But this is, and then it says this is the day that some weirdo people stormed the Capitol. So like little stuff like that, and I thought that was super cool. And there's a little part where it says, "Did I tell you guys I love menudo?" But so, and this is just in January, so I can't wait to be surprised every month to see all these little annotations on the calendar. And I know Kristen bought a calendar; she can't find it.
Nope. So. I bought it so that I could put it up in the shop. And I cannot for the life of me find it. I don't know where it is. I thought that I packed it up in some diamond boxes because I was like, oh, all these books are going to go on the wall. They're going to be unpacked. They're not going to just go into storage. I'm just going to put them here. And I've unpacked all the boxes and it wasn't in any of them. So I have no idea where it's at. And one day, hopefully I find it. And it probably is not going to be in 2026.
Do you think maybe it was in on the box that we used to display the table? Like maybe it's in
maybe, and I don't even know where that is. It's not in my car. I think it's in Eddie's truck, or it's already back in storage. So maybe, but I definitely don't know. So I have to look.
Well, all that is to say, for those of you guys who do not know who Lalo Alcaraz is, his bio says, I am a full-time working award-winning Chicano artist, satirist, and political cartoonist, and TV and film writer. Oh, nice. I have drawn the nationally syndicated daily comic strip La Cucaracha since 2003. And you can follow him on Twitter at Lalo Alcaraz or on Instagram at Lalo Alcaraz and then the number 1. So definitely check his stuff out. And you could actually purchase his calendar still. So just check out his website. I think it is laloalcarazartshop.myspotify.com. So check his stuff out. It's really cool. He has prints. I didn't know he had t-shirts, but apparently he does. He just never brings them to sell at whenever tables. He just brings his prints.
They're probably print on demand. That's why.
Oh, I see. Anyway, follow his stuff. Love the calendar. Congratulations if you got one and didn't lose it. But saludos goes out to him. And I'm actually thinking of gifting the calendar to my cousin. So I'm going to check that out and see if I can order it too. But that's who the saludos goes out today to. All right, guys, that's it. This is the end of our episodes. Where can they find us?
You can find us, as always, on our website at comadresycomics.com, where you can find links to all of our social media. We have a YouTube channel, so if you are just listening to us on any major streaming platform, you can also watch us on YouTube. And if you have a suggestion or a complaint, or you just want to say what's up, you can send us an email at comadresycomics@gmail.com.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys for interacting with us. Thank you for your patience since we hadn't recorded anything. And thank you for sharing your time with us. We have been your hosts. I'm Sarah.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Jen.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.